We are live. Right. We are here.
3, 2, 1.
Where's my water?
You found your water already. Welcome back to the Beans and Crackers podcast with your hosts, Danny and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy over here. Fucking.
I call being you're Mermaid Man. You look like him.
Isn't Mermaid Man like the big white guy?
He's the old one.
Yeah, the old guy.
That has like
the fucking seashell on his fucking...
his tits and shit, yeah.
Oh my god, Brinen. Brother. This is the whole reason why I got mad at you for
I was putting trash away, guy.
It was loud as hell.
You didn't even hear it.
I can hear it right here.
Well, it matters what if you hear it in there.
Do we try to roll one more time or do you want to just...
No, we're rolling.
All right, we're rolling. All right. So welcome back to the podcast, guys. At the top of the show... oh my god, bro. This guy, bro. Yeesh. Podcast etiquette, Jesus. At the top of the show, I just wanted to...
This is what the viewers wanted. They wanted Brinen.
Yeah, you wanted him back. He's fucking back. You're welcome. You know who I'm talking to.
They wanted Brinen. Here he is.
So at the top of the show, I want to get a little serious for a second. Just a little bit serious.
What we get in it?
So just like I said, this is my personal thing.
I can get into you, Brinen.
No. y'all don't have to interject, or say anything about it, and we can just move past after I say my piece.
Ka-chow.
And then we can say the jokes afterwards. To me, this is very serious. So
I'm dying to hear it.
Being the only Mexican in this group right now.
Oh.
Being surrounded by 2 white guys.
You're really Mexican?
Yeah, I'm very Mexican.
No more jokes. Remember, okay.
No, not
serious.
Right now, we gotta be. I want to be a little bit serious, and then we can get to all the jokes and laughter afterwards. Okay. I just wanted to just say a quick thing about all the shit that's been going down in LA. What's been going on over there is absolute complete fucking bullshit, and it's not right, and it's not okay what the fuck they're doing, and just know that the only way that anything's gonna change is if you guys fucking protest and make sure that your guys' voices are heard peacefully. By the way, don't fucking riot. Don't make us look stupid, please. And make sure that you guys' voices are heard by protesting and doing everything you can. Speak to your lawmakers to make sure that everything that's happening right now is not what you guys want. And you guys should be peacefully protesting to let your voices be heard. Ripping away families and like I said, deport all the illegal immigrants that are fucking committing crimes. Get the fuck out of my country. But please, ones that aren't committing crimes and shit, it's complete bullshit what they're doing and ripping away families for no whatever reason. Literal people that pay taxes and shit, it's outrageous and it's really stupid. And I don't find it okay. And I just wanted to touch on that real quick and, just let it be known, guys. Make sure you guys read your guys' rights. If you are an illegal immigrant for whatever listening to this podcast, just know that everything's going to be okay and make sure that you guys know your fucking rights and know that you guys don't have to talk to the fucking ICE police or whatever. And just know that, just know your rights, please. And also when you guys are protesting, please don't be fucking stupid. Don't burn shit down. Don't loot stores. Make sure to look peaceful as fuck because then they're the idiots that make us look dumb and make us look like we're fucking rioters, but we're not.
Preach, brother.
That's all I had to say.
Well,
it's injustice that's been going on.
I don't understand what's going on. Because weren't they raiding for like drugs and crap?
No. So what they did was they've been saying since Trump got into office that they were saying that they were going to deport all criminals that are illegal immigrants. I'm 100% totally for that. I believe that if you come to America just to cause havoc and commit crimes and shit, get the fuck out of our country because you're not welcome here. But what they're doing instead is they're going after people who are literally waiting. They're coming out of their immigration hearings trying to get legal citizenship, doing it the correct way, quote unquote.
And they're getting taken out.
And they're getting
arrested during that.
Yeah, they're getting they're getting arrested right out of there. They're ripping away families. There's a video of a fucking mom getting ripped away from her kid, and they zip tie the kid's hands together. What kind of bullshit is that? That's outrageous. It's inhumane.
Well, we just lost our 3 followers.
You know what? If they choose to leave because of this, they can go fuck themselves. Because I don't know. What's going on is not right, and it's very stupid. And I just don't think it's fair. Like I said, if you guys want to make it clear. Protest peacefully. Let your lawmakers know that what you guys want to get done, and know your rights, please, because that's the only way that shit's ever gonna change. And yeah. Other than that, so that's my piece. We can make jokes now and stuff. We can be fun. It's just what's going on right now. I think it's very serious that people need to be aware of, even though we have like fucking 5 followers. But
Well, I got a story.
Okay.
You're not gonna believe who followed me on Instagram.
Who?
My new Instagram, because the other one
Right. You missed it last week, but Manny.
I'm not gonna cuss anymore either.
Yeah, I have the mouth of a sailor, so
yeah. Well, anyway, so I was
By the way, yeah, sorry. By the way, he got basically his entire Instagram got nuked.
yeah.
Why?
My everything.
What was it? Because you got onto
I don't know. I think
Reels,
it got
right?
hacked. Somehow it got hacked, and
You lost
I
his entire Instagram.
lost
What the
my
fuck?
Instagram.
Yeah.
It's still there. You can see it.
I guess I still
can't-
accidentally send him stuff every once in a while.
I can't get into it. It just doesn't load. Anyways, you're not gonna believe who followed my new Instagram. So I was at this event
Mhm.
called Atomic 66.
Okay.
It's a new thing. It's their
Is it like
first
for like
year.
actors and shit?
Shawty got
So
me.
what it's supposed to be is like these New Mexican I don't know, influencers and
How did you meet Johnny
all
James?
these people. It's supposed to be something like, I don't know. Again, first year.
Yeah.
They're just kind of looking to next year.
Okay.
Anyways, I got forced into going to it because my publicist told me to go to it, so I had to go there.
Okay.
And so I went there the first day. It was all right.
Mhm.
And then the second day, my agent was there, so I was just there just to see her. And she had a
She bad?
yeah, she's pretty bad.
Like that's
And-
like the Daniel's first question.
Hey,
She
bro,
bad?
look.
Homie's so deep in the water, bro.
I don't,
Look,
I don't know
listen.
if you actually met her. I don't think you've ever met her.
No, I don't think I've
You'll
met
probably
her.
meet her at Minefield at the film festival, and you guys are gonna go there
Yeah.
and see my film.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we there.
Oh, we there.
Well, anyway, so she was doing a model call. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So basically, models audition for them. This is their audition,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Actors have an audition.
Right.
Models have a model call. That's
Mhm.
their audition. So, anyways, I was there watching that with some of my friends, and then as I went, I was wrapping everything up, and I was gonna say bye to my agent, right? So I'm there talking to her, I'm saying bye, and well, this other gal comes up to me,
Mm-hmm.
and she goes, "So I hear you're an actor,"
Oh,
and I was like, "Well,
Hey, damn.
well, I did have a speaking role in Better Call Saul, so like, yeah.
I watched the nuke bomb happen in Oppenheimer.
You gotta do like that one
Twice.
meme of Steve Buscemi where he goes like, "Hi, my fellow teenagers," but it's like him it's like, "Hi, my fellow actors," and you've had like one movie. But you're an actor. You're an actor.
You're an actor,
I
yeah.
got I got some stuff under my belt.
Okay.
Anyway, so we started talking about modeling and acting and
Mm.
all this,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And to the point where we exchanged Instagram. So she started following me, I started following her.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got home and I was on the toilet looking at Instagram.
As you do.
As you do.
As any normal person does.
Yeah. And I saw a post from her. I'm like, who is this? So I clicked on, bruh, it's Mrs. New Mexico.
Mrs. New Mexico. The Mrs. New Mexico.
The Mrs. New
That's
Mexico.
crazy
Didn't we
work.
see her throw out the first pitch at an AITAH game?
Yeah,
Think
she
we
she
did.
was she had photos of
Yeah.
it. Who is it? I got it here.
You gotta pass the phone around. I gotta see this.
So
Dude, I think she's pretty cute, right?
what a
Remember
what a
correctly?
fucking dumbass. And you know what? And I was thinking about it too. She even told me that she was Mrs. New Mexico when we were talking,
I
and
thought you
it
thought
just
it was like
It just
a-
flew by your
it
head.
just flew right by my head,
oh,
bro.
that's super cool. Anyway, and you're just like,
Look,
let's see this. Let's see this shoddy right here. Oh, I already know. Okay.
Homie had to look back like.
dude,
Wow, dude, she's so pretty.
I did. How stupid am I,
Damn, you talked to her,
dude? She's
Dude.
following me, bro.
Dude skis.
dude.
How
No
did,
offense to the New Mexican shotties, but y'all ain't all that. This chick is pretty. She's pretty.
give me that bag? Hey,
She's
hey,
like-
don't fuck anything up. For
No,
me.
I don't like anything. I don't.
But-
Dude, imagine Dan or freaking Manny just pulls up to like the freaking auntie's crib, bro, and straight
with
Mrs. New Mexico.
But how stupid am I?
That you
She
flew over
literally
your
told me. She told me, "Oh, I'm Mrs. New Mexico," and I was like, "Well,
That's cool.
Like she's like, damn, he has
And
no
then you're
interest
like-
in that
and
at
then-
all.
I know your mind. You were like, oh, cool. I'm fucking Mr. New Mexico too. Oh shit. Anyway,
Mr. New Mexico.
I can be Mrs. New Mexico."
I'm Mr. New Mexico too. Shit, I've been here all my life.
Do you remember Mr. New Mexico from fucking middle school?
Mr. Mexico.
Yeah, Mr. Mexico.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Hey, Mexico, New Mexico.
Weren't we
same
talking
shit.
about him last week?
We were talking about him last week.
No, there was Chacho. Who's Chacho?
Mr.
Chacho.
Chacho, yeah,
Mr. Chacho.
the goat,
What
man.
kind of names did you guys have? Mr. Chacho, Mr. Mexico.
We had a couple like interesting teacher names. Mr. Chacho.
Of course, Mr. Mexico.
Mr. Mexico. Do
Um,
you remember Mr. Slusher?
Slusher.
You know what? I never had him, but I do
So,
know.
Hey,
is it-
I've
my
heard-
goat, Mr. Sheehan,
Is-
bro.
The old guy.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Was it just me?
G-ham,
Was it just me?
Chacho,
So like as you all know, we've said about it several times. We all went to the same middle school and high school together. So I feel like we all had the same like similar experiences. Is it just me, or for whatever reason, was Mr. Slusher's class like the cool kids class?
Yeah,
It
no,
was.
it was.
It was.
Like everybody know like if
I
you're in
felt
that
like an
class and you're cool.
outcast.
Like,
Even though
yeah.
Mr. Shan was the GOAT, bro, like everyone just looked like they had more fun in Slusher's. straight
Yeah,
up.
everyone had more fun in Mr. Slusher's class. He was a super tall man with a beard.
Yeah.
Beautiful beard. Man had an immaculate beard.
I don't know why
I'll
everybody
drop it
was.
one
Yeah,
day.
it was all the cool
Shout-
kids
shout-
in
I
that
hope
class,
I make it there
man.
one day, bro, because that man's beard was amazing. Anyway, that kid, if you went to our middle school, you would know. Like for whatever reason, if you were in Mr. Slusher's class, you were considered like the cool kids.
Okay, but do any of them have Mrs. New Mexico following them? I
Probably
think
not,
not.
dude.
I think
Probably not.
So
Yeah,
This-
that's interesting. Actually, that's kind of crazy. I didn't even. I don't know why I was expecting something like. That's pretty crazy. I don't know why you were like. I thought you were gonna pull some bullshit out of your ass where you were gonna be like,
like
dude.
Trump.
And then I just realized it's fucking Scarlett Johansson or something like that. And I was like, whoa, dude, you got Black Widow's Insta? Like that's crazy. Dude.
I thought it was. Yeah, I was like.
I was
who-
expecting-
Like,
I
I thought
would've
this was somehow
known
like I would
Scarlett
know like some
Johansson.
like celeb, bro.
like I
No
mean,
disrespect to Miss New Mexico though.
she's very bad. She's very
But
bad.
She bad.
But like,
But like.
when you were like, I was like, and they're like, Miss New Mexico. I was like, oh, okay. Like it was not more. It wasn't like oh, that's it. But like I was like,
Let
more
me
like,
have my moment.
No,
Damn
you're
it.
having your moment. You're
Let
having
me
your
have
moment.
my moment.
Yeah, I got a picture with Johnny James, and that's pretty much all that.
don't
I can
know.
say about
You know
that.
what? Abby knows Johnny James actually.
Really,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Johnny James, I think he gets around a lot when it comes to like.
Yeah.
He was on the news a couple times. I love that guy. He's so funny.
Actually, I got invited to do Abby's podcast, so I'm gonna have to probably do that here. In a,
You can do that. You gotta shout us out there so we can get
shout-
all their
yeah,
viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Shit, that's crazy.
We need a swear jar though. Can
We
we?
do need-
we invest in a swear jar? That
Literally,
way
if I had a
can-
swear jar, I think it would just be me putting dollars in there, cause I swear like a sailor.
I was listening last week because I had a voice last week. Hopefully, I have one again, Danny. But my God, I cuss like crazy.
I cuss a
man.
lot. I don't
It's
even
just
know.
the lingo, man.
It's just a lingo. I don't even know
You
what's
know,
up. So something kind of like funny that I wasn't to bring up, kind of first episode, but I feel like there was no good segue into it, and there's probably not a good segue into it now. But I thought it'd be really funny to talk about. 'Cause I don't think you've heard this story. I want to talk about how me and Brinen almost fucking died listening to Sabrina Carpenter.
I gotta tell this story, bro.
Dude.
So this is
So-
it's almost been a year since this happened.
It was L.A., right?
Yeah, it was our
We're going
trip to LA,
So,
so-
I'll set it
That's
up. and
usually
you
where
know the
most
story.
people die.
So-
is in L.A.
Well, so we weren't going. So we were on our way to L.A. We hadn't made it to L.A. yet.
Oh, please.
This was
um,
between the border of New Mexico and Arizona.
Yes. So we're.
So you
this
didn't
is-
even get out of the state, and you almost
We didn't
died.
know we
Yeah.
were perfectly fine in LA. There was no
Yeah,
no
there
close
was
calls
no
in LA.
really close
Where there's
calls
like
in
fucking
LA.
crazy traffic. But so after
Wait, this was driving or
yeah,
flying?
driving.
So after
Oh,
after
okay.
graduation, you know how everybody typically goes on a little trip. They go on a little something. They go have a little fun. Me and Brenden chose to. We could have gone to Japan, but
Japan.
we couldn't go because
My mama said no.
His mama said no, which is kind of crazy. The fact that she let us go to
Oh,
LA
God,
by
my
ourselves,
mama
but then
said
not.
no, John, Japan.
Hey, no Japan, but you can go to California.
Like it's weird because
Go to
you would think.
Tokyo City. What is it in California? What is it? Japanese City. What is that place?
I think it's just called.
Little Tokyo. What
think
is
it's called
it?
Little
Little
Tokyo.
Tokyo, yeah.
That's nice. Is it?
We
didn't
could
get
have went
to-
there and be like, we're in Japan.
Yeah. Well, I find it kind of interesting that his mom didn't let him go to Japan, which is considered one of the safest countries like ever. But then she let us go to LA and Las Vegas by ourselves.
I mean, I think it's just part of like, yeah, I'm going to a whole ass other country
Probably.
though. Like that was probably like what her mindset was. I
Probably.
mean, she didn't really
But-
explain it to me, but
But anyway,
So
so
maybe she was thinking it was 1942.
they probably still thought they were under like Nazi control. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, so we're on our we're on our way to we have our trip, and you know we have the whole catalog set. We're gonna go to the Dodgers game. Go Dodgers.
Universal,
We're going to
Disneyland?
Universal, Disney.
Oh wait, no,
all that
I
fun
think
stuff.
that was the same. Yeah, that was the same time that I was in Los Angeles too. I remember.
I think you were there a little bit before.
I think I
us.
was
You were
there
before. I remember that
You were
shit.
there before
Yeah,
us.
I was there the
before.
week before.
You were at
yeah.
you're at that cool theater, huh?
Yeah, the Chinese
The
theater.
Chinese theater there.
I was at the Chinese theater. You guys are going
So
to
we all
Japanese
made
town.
it to Asia and the U.S. somehow.
I know, so it's weird.
And we were driving there, and was it close to around the time that Sabrina Carpenter released Espresso?
It was.
I think it was somewhere
more
close to it,
at a
right?
later.
It was a little bit later after Sabrina Carpenter released Espresso, but I personally really like Sabrina Carpenter, and I just really feel like listening to it in the car. And we're driving, like I said, we're on the border of New Mexico going into Arizona, and we're listening to Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso specifically. And now I'm telling you, every single time we listen to the song, it's literal trauma.
And then we literally like look at each other. Like,
I'll hand it off to Brinen now, so you can tell what happened because he was the one driving.
I like that song. That's a good song.
It's a very good song.
It's pretty catchy. No?
She's so good, man.
I like her a lot. I've been following Sabrina Carpenter, not to flex, but I've been following her since she was on Disney Channel. So like, you can't call me a bandwagon.
I haven't been following her that long.
Anyway.
I remember when she was on Disney
Sabrina
Channel.
was a Jessie, right? She was the
She was in.
was that the other white chick?
She was in Girl Meets World.
Yeah, Girl Meets World.
She was like the best friend of the main girl.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway, I'll pass it over to Brandon. I can tell the story.
I thought she looked like a crack addict at that time.
She did. Well,
she probably
was. She was like a ratchety kind of like ghetto girl.
Yeah, that's what she looked like.
And then now she's like a literal Barbie. Like she's a fucking princess.
She's so beautiful.
She's so pretty, right? Like I love her so much. Besides the fact like she's really like she's gorgeous. She sings very well. Like none of her shows,
dude. She's got a cool vibe in her music. Cool. Like she's got a cool vibe that nobody hits nowadays.
Her aesthetic is like.
Besides Harry Styles, I think Harry Styles hits 80s too.
He does
70s, 80s.
He does. He hits like that, like really like retro feel.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
what I like about it, man.
But like Sabrina Carpenter hits like a weird where she's like really modern, but she also hits like a weird sort of Marilyn Monroe like 70s, 60s kind of style.
Yeah,
like she wears a lot of stilettos. She's always in like the lingerie, but like it's like tasteful lingerie. I don't know. I love her. Anyway,
she knows what she's doing.
Oh, anyway, yeah, she does. I'm happy for her. Except fuck Barry Keoghan. Fuck that piece of shit.
What, her ex-boyfriend?
Who cheated on her.
Oh, yeah. I've been seeing
How the fuck do you cheat on that, by the way? I'm sorry, bro, but like, come on. Anyway, I'll pass it on to Brandon so you can tell the story.
All right, so, for sure. So,
what story are you telling?
How we almost fucking died.
At Sabrina Carpenter. So, we're, of course, like, just simple shit. We're going to LA.
Did we have the Charger by then?
No, we did not. We were in the Mavmobile, old Infinity car, 2002. Had like 130,000 miles on it. It was, pretty kind of. It got us there from.
It got us there. It was a good get there car. I wouldn't say it was definitely not a flashy car. But it was a good car.
It's a first car. You can't really talk shit about
it. It was his first car that he had.
So yeah, we're going, and so it's at a point where it's like a 1-and-1, right? So like you can go up, and then the other lane is going down. So you can't like switch lanes unless there's like the dotted lines, and you can't go over.
2-lane road.
Yeah. And so we're going, and there's this Toyota like white Prius like in front of me, and like the speed limit from I recall is like maybe like 60, 55.
Like it was the speed limit was pretty quick.
It was at a decent speed limit, right? And so me, I kind of drive kind of over the speed limit, a little bit, and so I'm going, and this Prius is just not going, and and we're going like kind of on a curve uphill. So if a car is coming from this way, then you can't really see it because you're going uphill. And so I was like, oh my gosh, can like this Prius just go? Can you just go? Like
it's always the Prius.
It's always the
Have
fucking
you fucking
Prius.
noticed that?
Yeah,
They're always in the fast lane. What for?
What are you doing?
Yeah, fucking. Oh man,
it's always
dude,
a Prius
it
or a
pisses
Kia
me off.
Soul.
No, are you fucking kidding me? Because when the lane on the left is for the fucking passing, not for your fucking jackass and a goddamn fucking stupid ass fucking green mobile motherfucker to be over there. No, it doesn't even make sound, does it? It's just fucking.
No,
get the fuck out the way! Move out the fucking way!
I feel like whenever Prius is driving,
fuck Priuses, man!
All you hear is,
no, all you hear is I'm a fucking gay ass motherfucker. Fuck you stupid son of a bitch! Oh, fuck me, god damn it!
Yeah,
man. Fucking shit! It's always a goddamn Prius, especially whenever I need a fucking poop. I come back home. And I'm trying to get into the fucking, and I'm trying to go past somebody, because oh god damn it! Fucking Priuses, man.
I think Manny's gonna end up buying us lunch from all the swears in the toy jar.
Shit. No, because they just fucking stay there. They just fucking go. And like fucking move out the fucking way. Oh my.
Homie about to put his whole check in that swear jar. So.
Oh god.
Back to it. So I'm trying to pass the Prius. And
the lane is fucking 75, and you're going fucking 50.
I think he was.
Going like 50. I'm pretty
like
sure.
50.
Yeah. So I'm trying to pass this fucking car, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So my car takes a little bit to accelerate a little bit.
But you looked. You looked. He checked.
I checked. Like I even double checked. I'm getting in this fucking lane, so I'm in the opposite lane. I'm going.
Sabrina Carpenter are blasting in the background.
Espresso is blasting right now.
So look, I'm gonna sing the song quietly in the background, and you're gonna explain, okay?
Okay. So I'm going up. And this white SUV just comes out of nowhere.
My watch says we're in a loud environment.
But no, the white SUV is coming, and I'm like, oh shit! So I even accelerate more. And when I tell you, I literally cut off the fucking white Prius, and the car literally just goes zoom right past me. Like I almost took the front
Yeah,
end
we
off
almost
my
got taken
car.
the fuck out. Like,
And, like literally, like I sat there. I was like, oh.
no,
my.
we cut off the Prius, right? Because we were literally maybe inches away from getting hit by this fucking truck. It was like a truck or something. It's big. Literally, we got into the lane, and we lowered down the music, and it was just.
Like we didn't say anything. It was literally just.
It was literally just.
This is why you motherfuckers in a Prius, you need to move out the fucking way. Fuck me, man. Son of a bitch. And we're at fucking half a battery. Son of a bitch. Get your fucking Prius battery over here and charge my shit.
Same with the Teslas. I realized Teslas are also drive like assholes.
Okay, but Teslas look cool. Oh, please. Oh, please. You were sucking Elon's dick.
I was sucking off Elon
4 years ago. You're, oh my God, Elon. Oh, he's so cool. He's got
cool.
Teslas. I like it. And then all of a sudden he goes, yes, I like Trump. You're like, oh my God, he's a Nazi.
No,
fucking,
I just did my research on
fucking
Elon and realized how much of an
pessimist.
idiot he is.
Oh, please, everybody.
Fuck that guy.
I
Anyway,
fucking
so, yeah,
hate Priuses
so
and
like I said, it's kind of a short story, but like every time we hear espresso now, just the
It
image
just
of us
brings
almost
back
fucking
memories.
dying in the middle of Arizona, nowhere.
But the funny part was like even after the fact, like no words were said. For,
No
like,
words
maybe
were said.
5 minutes. Like
Literally, we didn't even bring it up after that.
No, we were literally just driving. So like we're after that, all that happens. We're going straight, chilling, and I'm focusing on the road. Like I got my 2 hands at the wheel at this fucking point. Like that's how like scared I was. And this dude's just on his phone.
Was the
right?
car even shaking?
No.
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't
did
be
you put me
surprised if
through?
it was, but like,
I'm
so I'm
gonna lose
just
my
sitting
voice
there,
here.
and like Daniel's on his phone, and I just see like peripheral vision, just see this dude on the right hand of my side, just like slowly
right
turn
hand
his
of my
head at me
side?
and look at me, and he was just like,
It was dead silent.
it was just dead silent.
fucking
Like we didn't even
scary.
say anything after that. Like we just like if we said anything else, it would be like a whole different subject. Like we completely just ignored it.
We just ignored it, and then eventually, when we got to, they were like, "What the fuck?"
I know.
almost died.
We stopped at a gas station
And
after.
we're just like, oh, it was literally that scene from Rick and Morty where it's like, real quick, 20-minute adventure, and they come back and they just get back in the car after they get it's like fucking months of them like
yeah,
on a
and they just
mission.
get in there
And
silent.
they get back into the car and they're just, oh fuck, and they just start crying and shit. Like it was basically that. We were like,
Y'all
oh
were
my
eating
God.
dinner like the end of Avengers.
Literally, in the fucking destroyed shawarma place. It was scary as fuck. Like I'm never gonna forget that. It was so scary.
Yeah,
like,
it's a funny story.
You
That
know.
was very fucking scary.
I swear that was fucking terrifying.
Like almost life ending right
For
there.
whatever reason, I've been recently, I don't know if it's just New Mexican drivers in the fucking heat, or if it's the weather, or what the fuck's going on with people nowadays, but for whatever reason, people nowadays, when I'm driving on the highway, don't know how to fucking look before they turn onto my lane, so then they're about to run into me as I'm in my lane, but like, it's always after I like just turned into the lane that's right next to them, but I always use my turn signal. I don't ever just go into the other lane. And they, for whatever, like earlier today, I literally went to go get food with my grandma, and somebody almost fucking hit me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Let me get my food with my grandma in peace, bro.
I'm trying to see Graham, man.
Come on, bro. I'm not trying to see Jesus before Trump does.
I hate the people
Never mind, the fuck,
that
he's not
don't
seeing
use their
Jesus.
fucking blinker when they're turning right at the fucking thing. Like I'm like, fuck me, god damn it! Oh fuck, I'm so pissed off now.
Uncle Cousin
Fucking
had his nap today, so he's
Yeah, I haven't had a fucking nap today.
He's
It's
a
been
little
long
grumpy.
day. Fuck me, goddamn.
Uncle's a little grumpy.
There goes not cussing.
I know. There's
I know, like how like you started off.
That was
like,
a good
all
5
calm,
minutes.
Then I brought up a Prius, and it just brought back like very, very bad like past memories, like bad trauma, dude.
It's because you know what? Whenever I think of a Prius, I think that it's. I don't think of it as a white person in there. I think of it as an Asian who doesn't know how to fucking drive, and I'm like, just please,
making my job a whole lot harder, bro.
please.
Anyway,
Homie's shaking right now.
I am so
Well,
livid.
if you think about it, they got the idea of Prius owners pretty good when it comes to Family Guy, because Brian drives a Prius, and he's like the most pretentious asshole who's like, oh, I drive a Prius that helps the environment. And it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm a writer. What do you write? Novels. What novels? About stuff. It's like, okay, dude, you pretentious prick. Get the fuck off the road with your Prius, dude. Priuses are not cool.
Go to Starbucks, shut the fuck up, get your fucking unflavored latte, be quiet, get off the road.
That's what I'm saying. The sound the Priuses make when they drive by is, yay.
Have you ever watched Jeff Dunham?
Yes.
That's what I just thought of that when Peanut's like, I'm gay.
I think that's where he got that from.
I've seen Jeff Dunham, but I don't remember seeing anything about it.
I love Jeff. Have you seen Jeff Dunham live before?
I have not seen him.
I
live.
had
I've seen
so
him
many
live.
chances. I had a chance to go like 2 years ago and I fucking blew it. Even Fluffy too. I missed
Oh,
that.
I want to go see
wanna see
Gabriel
Fluffy.
Iglesias. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I want to see fucking Tom Segura. That's
Are
what
we
I
gonna
want
go
to see.
see Superman?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we there.
We got to watch the new Fantastic Four 2, dog. Straight up.
Fantastic Four,
First
Superman.
I don't care about Fantastic Four.
What?
Superman. I want to see Superman, but I'm a little. I don't know.
You're more of a DC guy. That's why.
No, DC. Literally, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know
Now
how
they
many?
are.
There's like 20 different Batmans already. Like what they.
Yeah.
Listen, they need to just copy Marvel. They're trying too hard to fucking catch up to them. No, you're stupid. Stop it. Go from fucking Batman. Okay, set this character up, and then go to Superman. Set that character up. Go to all these
Yeah.
people. Set them up, and then have them all come together. And be like, who are you? Oh, who are you? Oh, you're trying to destroy my city. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
kind of how it is now.
That's what I
they're
like
doing
about
now.
the DC. The animated ones.
Oh yeah.
The animated ones did it so good. Follow the fucking animated ones. Use the writers from the animations and use them for the live actions.
Well, that's kind of
Simple
what they're
as
doing
that.
now. I think it's more of. I don't think it's.
No, they're having Joker be a fucking musical. They could have had that shit
Yeah.
on Broadway, bro.
No,
I remember
bro.
the hype for that movie. Like when you first saw like the trailer and
The
everything.
Yeah, it looked
first
really
one,
good.
the first one
That was deceiving as fuck. Where they didn't say that it was gonna be a musical.
beautiful.
The first
But-
one was so good.
I'll tell you what, though. Joker, the first Joker, is a direct copy of Martin Scorsese's King of Comedy.
I think I saw
It
a
is.
video about that. Where
It
it was
is.
like
I don't remember.
similar
It's
to-
the
it was-
exact-
It's like the
dude.
same movie about. It's the same like Martin Scorsese. movie.
Word for fucking word, dog. Just the only difference is the motherfucker goes.
He just laughs.
That's it. It's the only difference.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything is the exact
Well,
same.
I think all that came, all like the stupid shit, like all the stupid retconning and stuff that came before James Gunn. Seems like James Gunn really wants to make it more, I mean, James Gunn did make the new Suicide Squad, like the newer one with John Cena and stuff in it. That movie's great.
I'm tired of John Cena. I'm tired of John
That
Cena.
one,
in
that
films.
movie was okay.
I loved it. And then they made Peacemaker, such a good show.
Peacemaker. I watched the first season.
Peacemaker is
I
great.
didn't watch the second one.
Peacemaker's fantastic. And then
I'm glad that James Gunn is making.
I am glad.
new
He
fucking
did-
Superman though.
James Gunn did make the Guardians of the
He's
Galaxy.
directing it.
He's in charge of it now.
And it
I
just
don't know
got done
what does that
filming.
mean? He's in charge of it. Is he
He's the
directing it?
He's the Kevin Feige of the DCU. He's like the guy in
Who the
charge of
fuck is
direct.
Kevin Feige.
He's the guy in charge of figuring out.
Well,
and
because you know
setting
the
up all
Justice League,
movies.
Zack Snyder.
So
when
Yeah.
he made that,
So James Gunn owns DC.
He's
Is
in-
what you're saying?
Yeah.
Fuck
it in
me.
simple
and
terms.
he's the one who directed Volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, he directed all of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Did
Didn't
he?
I think he directed all
I
the
remember
Guardians of the
only
Galaxy.
seeing anything for
I
the
liked
third
all the
one.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I like Thor
You know, like-
Ragnarok too.
Exactly. And I
Thor
think
Ragnarok is the best, like solo, one of the
Yeah.
best solo movies.
That's what I'm
of
saying.
Marvel.
He's more about it being like comic book accurate.
See-
It looks more lively. Like Superman
That's
looks
so
lively.
cool.
Because
Yeah.
I love Henry Cavill's Superman, but his suit is like so dark.
Well,
he's like very like.
You know what
brooding.
though? The thing is though is that they're basically going off of Christopher Nolan. They're going off of Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan is very dark. He's very moody.
Yeah.
So he did a really good job because it was different.
Yeah,
it was different.
the vibe of the MCU of the DCU at that point was a lot more like gritty, like
yeah,
dark. Because the MCU at that point was very much like cartoony and fun and like
Yeah.
that stuff.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
then the
And
DCU
he
was more
did
like
something, and
brooding
he came
and
out
scary.
and did something different.
I like
Then
it.
everybody goes, "Oh wow, look at he's got so much success. Let's go ahead and copy it." And then you copy it. You don't know how to do it just right.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck everything up. This is why people shouldn't fucking copy shit, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck me.
I like it. I think James Gunn. I think we're gonna have to see how.
Losing my voice with all this yelling.
We're gonna have to see how this new Superman's looking. It's looking great right now.
I do like. There's some clips. Granted, so okay, there's a clip in there where he's talking to Lois Lane, and he's like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and interview me." And she's like,
And he changes
"You
his
want me to
voice,
interview
like,
a
slightly?
Superman," and he's like, "Lois Lane."
Yeah.
And then, but it's only in that scene. And then when you look at everything else, him being Superman again, it's literally just him. Hey guys, I'm here to save the world. I'm
He sounds
telling
just like
you.
Clark Kent.
Yeah. So
I don't
was
know.
stupid acting.
I don't know. Well, speaking of like, kind of not getting shit right and like kind of it being we're losing creativity. I wanted to see what you guys thought about this
WWE.
topic. Do you think video like gaming in general is just dying?
It is.
You know what? I was thinking about that because I haven't been anticipating a game
That's what I've been saying.
forever. The only
This
one
is-
right now that I'm anticipating is GTA,
You're right.
and the last one I really anticipated was City Skylines,
Okay.
but that's not really like a story game.
Yeah.
And then that one got kicked back till like who knows when for console.
Right.
So, but there's no game that's like, oh my god, bro, like what the fuck?
There's
Like I want to play
one
this.
game right now is Dying Light: The Beast. Have you guys
Dying-
ever played Dying Light?
No.
It's basically it's a first person very parkour zombie game. The first Dying Light is one of the best like zombie games of like all time. You could even like ask other like gamers that played that.
Yeah.
And Dying Light 2 came out a couple years ago. It was a big letdown. Wasn't as good.
Yeah.
And so now the third one,
Oh,
they're bringing back the main character from the first one,
Yeah.
and I love that game. Like that was the first game I bought on the PS4 when I got my PS4.
It's just I feel like every game now, like I said, so like look, like think about it, like even for people who aren't quote unquote gamers, right? Like gaming back in the day was you can literally be as simple as playing Angry Birds on your phone, and now the original Angry Birds is $1.99, or like even now like I don't like I love the Madden games. Every fucking Madden game is the exact same shit with a new roster, and like
That's what 2K is, and
that's what 2K is.
FIFA,
What
NHL.
FIFA is.
Yeah, like all the sports games.
Even
bro.
the WWE ones are like not fun. Everything's pay to play and it's so ass.
it's because people have gotten greedy, bro.
And that's what
no
and
one
I wasn't
puts
even
time in games anymore.
and I was even
No,
gonna
no
bring
one
up
puts
Make 'em
any
great.
times in the
I was
game.
even gonna
And
bring
you
up
know, actually, the thing is that I don't even think people put time into playing the games anymore because you
They
don't
don't.
grind it anymore. That's why they do pay to play because you're like, oh, I can have the skin right now, or I can work.
Yeah, it's like
X
look
amount of
at
hours to
like
get
battle passes now. Since,
Battle passes now?
since Fortnite.
Well, I was gonna
came out.
bring up Fortnite. Fortnite was what kind of
Kind of ruined it all.
it kind of ruined it because like back on Fortnite, I played Fortnite season 3. I
I
think.
started off with season 1.
Like I think I was like season 3 because I didn't really lock into video games like that. But like I remember it, and like I remember you can play builds and everybody was still kind of dumb at the game, and the chances of you winning were very like
Low.
even. They were even.
What is this, Fortnite?
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Now, dude, can't even fucking touch the game. I don't even touch the game. You can play. There's a. You remember how Fortnite? You can. Would you ever play Fortnite, Manny?
I've only played it once for like 5 minutes, and I was like, this
Okay.
is not my mojo.
So like, if you played Fortnite, you'll know there's building. You can build walls. You can build like stairs, shit like that to defend yourself. Back then, everyone was kind of just a noob at it still. And nowadays, I'm no joke. Even pro players, like guys like Ninja and stuff, are like, I don't play builds anymore. I play no builds. There's a mode in there where there's no building in it.
And they even brought back OG, and
They
now
even-
people don't even play that anymore. And after people begged for that to come
Yeah,
back.
they begged for the original version of Fortnite to come back, and they don't even play that anymore.
Yeah, like I need to
Well,
sneeze.
time has it's just time fucking doesn't wait for nobody.
Or
man.
even like
Everybody's
even
looking for
like
something different.
even like Call of Duty, dude. I can't even play
Call
that
of Duty
fucking game.
Call of
It's
Duty
hard.
died literally what game did Call of Duty die? Probably like World War II, kind of, and it kind of just got shitty.
It
Like
just-
ever since like freaking Warzone came out, like that's kind of more like where it actually
I want to
died.
play. I want to play Call of Duty prop hunt.
Prop hunt's fun.
like I said, if you're playing
Like
the
if you
mini
bring
games
like
that, it's
like
fun.
OG modes like Infected, like I loved Infected, especially in Call of Duty Ghost. That's where I kind of like first started getting into it. I don't think Infected was in BO2 because that's when I started playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But like Ghost, when they had Infected, that was a good game. And, like I remember when that like Ghost came out and everybody like hated it because after how great of a masterpiece BO2
Yeah.
was, and then the game after that was Ghost. But then all the new Call of Duties that came out, you
Yeah.
look back at that shit and you look at like Call of Duty Ghost, like damn, that was actually a really good fucking
Right.
game.
I play Call of Duty because I like Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
Ghost.
Ghost had one of the best campaigns. I think the best campaign of all Call of Duty and like all time
Well,
was Infinite.
You even
Warfare.
brought up like GTA 6. How long have they been saying GTA 6 was gonna come out for? We're going on what 10 years now.
They
But now we're
feels
finally
like
getting
it's
something.
like-
We're
I've
not,
never
it just got
And I'm
pushed back
telling-
again.
I'm telling you, it's gonna bomb.
It's
It ain't
gonna
gonna
bomb.
be as it ain't
Did you
gonna
know?
be as good
Well,
as,
here,
as it's
you want to hear something
anticipated.
very fucking exciting for all of us? GTA 6 is gonna be so fucking big. They're making a new PlayStation for it specifically. They're making a PS5 Pro because the game is so fucking big that we're gonna have to delete
they're
all
already
of our
making a
games. on it.
PS6 right now. It started. That's like the PlayStation people literally said this is our main focus is the PS6.
This is why I
Fantastic.
play Farming Simulator. What's this Mind's Eye? Have you seen that Mind Eye?
No.
It's been all over my fucking TikTok.
Is it a game?
It's a game.
Mind
It's a
Eye?
game. And do you know how they marketed it? They said, this is the perfect game to play while you wait for GTA 6.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you, why are you
Mind-
And
wanting-
like
Mind's
good
Eye?
games that have come out have all been games you have to play on PC.
Yeah, you know what? The thing is that I think we're in a PC era because I think a lot of PC games are fucking sick. But I don't play PC, so I'm like, well, what
and
the
the
fuck?
funny thing is about PC too is like you could like
Oh.
a lot of people play it on PC and like Steam and all that shit. Like you could mod shit through Steam.
That's what's so
That also makes a
cool.
lot of like the games fun, and it sucks for like a lot of console like players like me. Like I
Okay.
have an Xbox.
Is Mind's Eye like it's called Mind's Eye, and it's literally like a GTA 5 ripoff.
Well, I
That's
remember
what I'm
one
saying,
of the
bro.
future like old developers for GTA 5 made a game, like a ripoff from it.
What did you say? One of the future old developers of GTA 6?
No, it was like one of the old like developers from GTA 5 literally made a game like GTA 5.
It might have
That
been.
game's
It
gonna
might have
fucking
been Mind's
bomb.
Eye. It might have been that one. But it looks like
gonna fucking suck.
stupid. It looks so stupid. Mind's Eye.
Oh, really?
Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking
No,
about?
GTA 6. I think
No,
it's gonna be
I'm
so
telling you,
fucking
GTA.
stupid.
No, okay. So here's the thing. So, I'm thinking it's not gonna do good because what basic names? Jason and Lucia. Oh my god, like something about Michael, Trevor, and Franklin.
Those
just-
characters were perfect.
Yeah, it sounded like fucking. It sounded good. And but then you have fucking what's his face, Jason and Lucia. Who it's like okay,
He is hot though.
you're gonna jerk off to a fucking girl from a game.
I've caught this kid jerking off to Fortnite characters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just put false information out there. Okay.
I believe it though. That's the thing.
All
I
right.
believe it.
If anyone's gonna go into that shit, it would be you, because you know how much I
Why?
hate anime.
But here's
I
the
like
thing.
animated
Anime. I
characters.
said Fortnite characters, not anime.
They're animated characters.
But the thing is, look, it's gonna bomb. It's not gonna be as good as everybody thinks it. There's too big of a hype. It's not gonna do good because oh my god, what is it? Oh, this love character story, whatever. You know what though? That made me think it was actually gonna be pretty cool.
Hmm.
Is if Jason is an undercover cop,
That would be crazy.
and at the end they got to figure out. It comes down to like the ABC from GTA.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna put Lucia away? Are you gonna
Go
away?
Yeah.
Or are you guys gonna?
I mean,
be
they can have a
together?
cool story. You know,
what
it'd be
I'm
really
saying?
sick if they brought back like Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. Like maybe not like as main characters, but like as like a side mission. That'd be sick as fuck.
No. I think I like the way that they did it in GTA
Granted,
5.
they're in another city though. They're in Vice City, which is
That's what I'm
considered,
saying. I like
which
the
is
way
across
that-
the country.
Isn't that Miami?
It's Miami.
Florida, yeah.
I like the way they did it in GTA 5 when fucking Lester the Molester was like, yeah, there was a guy out in New York who was running
Oh, and he's
some
talking about
stuff.
Nico Bellic.
Yeah,
That's so
like
sick.
that's
when they
like
make
that's
references to
cool.
that, so cool.
And then one of the other robbers with them was like, yeah, I work for a guy out in New York, and then all of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, did you
that's
know?
cool.
Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you ever play San Andreas?
I-
CJ is the main character.
Yeah.
Did you know that the guy that does the voice of CJ is Franklin's cousin?
Yeah, that's what
That's
I
so
hear.
cool. I like that. That's so
Well,
cool.
you know what? I was watching they had a panel long time ago, back in 2013, and Franklin was like, "Yeah, me and CJ got some stuff coming up. We ain't gonna say nothing yet, but we're cooking." And I'm like,
I think it was just like they were doing music together.
"Yeah,
I think it was their own thing. That's pretty cool though.
The thing
I
with
don't know.
GTA 6 though is like yeah, we waited so long for it. How much money they put into it already? They put like over like 10
The game's
billion.
gonna be. I heard apparently the game's gonna be over $100 for the base one.
yeah." That's
And
what I'm saying.
I don't actually blame them for doing that, even though it's outrageous price for a fucking video
I
game.
don't either, but at the
But
same
how
time,
much money they put into it?
But we're gonna buy it.
I'll
Everyone's
buy it
gonna
eventually.
I'm gonna buy the highest tier. I'm done and set on it.
Really.
I don't care if it's $1,000. I'm buying the highest tier. I want all the extra weapons. I want all the
I
extra
won't.
crap.
I won't even lie to you.
I'm one of those
When it comes
people.
to buying games, I'll buy them very fucking late just to get them on sale. Like I literally just bought Madden 25 like a week ago.
That's what I'm gonna do with Last of Us. I'm waiting till it just gets even lower. I played Last of Us 1, and now for my vacation, I'm gonna play Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2.
But I'm gonna wait for
Like,
it to be
I
like
literally
20 bucks.
Madden 26 is already being announced, and I just bought Madden 25 literally last week because it was $24. Like I'm not paying $60.
Well, this is
for
why
a
you get an
Madden.
Xbox, bro.
I
You
just
get that
I hate
shit for free with
Like
Game
that
Pass.
Xbox
I just don't
Game
like
Pass.
Xbox.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm doing. I like that
PlayStation
Xbox
guy.
Game Pass.
I've been
I
PlayStation
no,
since
I
I was
want a
young.
PlayStation for the solo games. Like PlayStation cooks with solo games.
The only reason why I got a PlayStation 5 was just to play
Spider-Man?
fucking Spider-Man. That was it.
I
haven't played anything
when
else on
Spider-Man
there.
came out on the PS4 when I still had mine, I bought that shit.
I know
quick.
you're
Dude.
really into Arkham, right?
Yeah, I liked Arkham. Yeah,
Arkham Knight for Batman, right?
I didn't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Arkham Knight. I did not like Arkham Knight.
No.
But Arkham Asylum and City, fuck it. I liked Arkham Origins.
Really?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Like I miss games like Bioshock. You ever played Bioshock?
I've never played Bioshock.
Dude,
No.
Bioshock is a very perfect balance of like a horror, like first-person shooter game. Perfect game. But Bioshock Infinite's great. 1 and 2 is peak.
I've always wanted to play God of War.
I played the first one. Oh my fucking god, ain't that game so much fun? I want to buy a PS5 just to play Ragnarok. I've seen the whole playthrough, but just to play that game again, dude. Also, good one like God of War is Darksiders. Darksiders, it's like an old game that came out. But Darksiders 2 is one of the most peak solo games I've ever played in my life.
I don't know. I don't play. I have a hard time playing solo games. I love solo games, but I'm very, very picky when it comes to like story mode games.
I'm about to play actually Jedi Survivor in the Fallen Order.
I played Fallen Order for a little bit. I didn't play the whole thing, but that game was really.
Is that a solo game?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Star Wars shit. Yeah, like
yeah, where like
I recently downloaded
the main
Battlefront
character's, like,
2.
the redhead guy with the dual lightsabers. Did you ever see him? That's like the main character from Jedi.
Dude,
Fallen
I've
Order.
never watched any Star Wars.
The only thing I've ever watched Star Wars related was fucking Mandalorian, and then this fool made me watch. What was the one called? Was it Revenge of the Sith?
Revenge of the Sith. That's literally the best Star Wars movie ever made.
Yeah, I
watched
saw
the
that
Clone
one not too long
Wars.
ago.
I like the Clone Wars. That was
Really,
pretty-
Clone Wars I think was like one of the worst ones. I
Yeah,
find
but,
it super,
but
like,
then
forgettable.
again, that was back in like my 8-year-old
Right.
days.
Well, and like that's even like I when it comes to games, I can't really say much because I can probably get them for a lot cheaper just like online, like on the PS store. But I have a very bad, which is another topic that I wanted to get into. I wanted to find a way to segment over to it, which was like I have a very bad habit. Like I'm literally looking at it right now. I just bought a thing to hold on my PlayStation games. I don't play any of them because I have them all online, but I bought them just for the cases because I have every Madden from the original Madden 25 up to current Madden 25
See,
just for the cases.
I like the cases too, but I also like the convenience of just
Being able to just
clicking
get
it
on.
right
Madden
there,
12 is the best
being
Madden.
done.
And well, so that was gonna be my next segue into the next conversation, which was like, so I don't know, my mom brought this up because she always says this. Well, okay, not my mom, because me and my mom are kind of the same. It's my auntie who was always telling me this shit. She says that I'm a big hoarder, but I don't think she understands like I collect stuff. But then she was like, when do you like? At what point does it become hoarding, and like instead of collecting stuff? Cause like,
Going, Brennan.
did you already finish your Coke from? Yeah. Damn, bruh.
Getting some coke. Huh?
Anyway,
White boy's getting some coke.
because I used to collect a lot of stupid shit. Now I've definitely cut down my collecting to just certain stuff. But like, it's kind of an interesting idea. Like, at what point does collecting become hoarding and like kind of become like an addiction? At
When
some
you can't
point?
walk into your room.
When you can't walk into your room, bro. Like,
Appreciate that being on the mic.
because like, look, like
ASMR.
think about it. Okay, so like I collect Funko Pops, right? Bro, that's gonna sound like shit.
Too many Funko Pops, mind you.
You should see mine, bro.
I have way more than you, and all the ones that I have in my closet are literally just the ones that I wanted to keep out in my room, and I have more in the shed.
Let me see them. Oh, you got them in the closet there?
Yeah, I have them in the closet.
Let me see.
Well, you're gonna have to walk over here, because you're not gonna be able
Just
to see
show
them.
me. Just show me.
Well, you can't see them from here.
God damn it.
You're gonna have to walk over
Here,
here.
hold on. I don't know if we're gonna cut this out or not.
No, it'll stay in.
Let's see this. God damn, bro. How many fucking things do you have in here?
I can check actually. Let me see. I have it all.
Let's not spend the whole podcast checking.
Oh, he has all of it on his phone.
I have it all on my phone.
Oh, you have? How do you have them on your phone?
Funko has an app that you can
Jesus
scan
Christ,
you can scan the barcodes.
Everybody has an app
They
nowadays.
do. Everybody does have an app.
Son of a bitch.
My collection right now is valued at $2,758, and in total in my collection I have 115.
I think I'm above the 50 mark.
50 G's or 50?
No, just 50, like the number.
What does
Funko
that
Pops,
mean?
50. Yes, you also collect Funko
Thank
Pops.
you.
also
Appreciate
collect
it,
Funko
Danny.
I just
Okay,
told
but you said 50. You said I have,
well,
I have
before
50.
he said anything, I was like, you should see my collection.
We were talking about money, and I don't. Fuck me. Fuck it.
Anyway, and I also like to collect.
His mind is on the money, man. Can't blame him.
Right.
What does that
Funko
song
Pops,
go?
and then I have a lot of like
Man on the money,
I said, I collect a lot of like video game boxes, like from all the games that I like. I don't have this problem as much as Brennan does. Not anymore. This motherfucker, I kid you not, has spent thousands of dollars on fucking basketball cards and football cards.
Oh yeah, he does. It's oh my god.
Like I have a lot. Don't get me wrong, but like literally my whole collection is these 2 binders, and that's it.
These 2 briefcases.
These 2 ginormous briefcases and suitcases. That's me. No, I literally just have 2 binders. You want to tell them how many fucking cards you have? Besides the binder that I'm looking at right now.
I'm just waiting for somebody to be like, how many does he have, so that way they can.
I have a
him.
big binder
Right now.
for my Ravens cards, NFL, and then I have WWE cards in that binder. I have another full binder just by Dallas Maverick cards by itself. That collection itself is probably worth over $1,000. And then I have maybe 5 shoe boxes just full of cards.
And
you sold a lot of
Where are
them.
these hidden in your house, Brandon?
They're all cards that are worth like cents. They're not anything worth anything.
But I've literally like I've sold and bought, like I did Whatnot, and basically what that is for the people who don't know is basically an app you could bid on. Yes, an auction.
It's an auction app.
And
eBay?
I bought
Yeah, something like
like
that.
there's like days where like I would spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars just buying boxes for guys to open and then for me to.
And you then, what happened to that date that you were gonna take me on? The hell's going on here? You're spending hundreds of $1,000s on fucking cards, and I'm over here like just wanting to get
That was a
Taco
fun-
Cabana.
Taco Cabana,
That
out
was
of
a
all
fun-
places,
that was
Taco
a fun-
Cabana.
That was a fun little business adventure we had. Me and Brendan would sell them and do the auctions, and I
Yeah,
would package them and send them off. That was so
yeah.
much fun.
I would like, and I would pay him too.
Yeah, and I would get paid to do it, so it was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
And Daniel's my coworker, like
Yeah,
my freaking.
it was fun. I enjoyed going back to my dorm and packaging the cards, printing out the labels, sealing them.
Like
up,
I even
sending
bought
them.
like a own like print label and everything. Like
It was very fun. But like I said, I have a lot of now it's not as bad. Like I have some Lego sets, but like I like to collect like vinyl records. I have a lot of political posts, like a lot of political like yard signs.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal that Kennedy sign from you. one of these
Well,
days.
you remember how you pointed out the Kennedy sign that we saw driving by your house? I went back and I stole it.
Yeah, I know. I saw it was gone.
Yeah, it was gone. I took it.
I was
have
gonna take it.
I have a Kamala Harris one. I have a Biden one. I stole a Trump one. I have a
Where's
another.
the Trump one? I want the Trump one.
I'm not giving you my Trump one. I just asked one of my friends to give me a MAGA hat just because I want it for future
I
reference.
thought they give it for free. I think if you go to like the Democratic.
Yeah, I got like a couple of Kamala Harris ones for free at the Democratic at the Albuquerque Democratic Party's offices.
Isn't it, like,
It was very fun. But like I said, at what point does, like, in your opinion, because you don't collect much stuff, do you? Like you just
No, my
you have-
parents do though.
But you have stuff, but you don't collect stuff like how we collect Funko Pops, or like you don't have like a hobby of collecting stuff, right? Or am I like wrong?
Yeah, I don't have the time to collect stuff.
Right. But like me and Brandon have all the time in the world to go to like a Walmart and just look at Funko Pops for like 20 minutes. You know, like you're too busy with your
Yeah.
movie shit and meeting Mrs. New Mexico to be doing that. But like, so from an outside perspective, do you see it more as like a fun hobby thing that just kind of becomes? I literally always say, like, today we bought WWE cards, and I literally just said I haven't fed the addiction in a minute.
I don't know. Okay, because like my dad loves going to Goodwill,
Mhm.
and he'll come home with just anything, and I'm like, why do we need this? And like, it was a $25 coffee table. I'm like, okay, but we don't have room for it. So it's like, once you start like losing room,
Yeah.
that's just.
Well, because like, okay, so like, would you consider hoarding instead of collecting like in my opinion? Because I would consider my shirts, like just the t-shirts that I wear. I would consider that like a t-shirt collection, because I love going out and looking for cool new t-shirts, right? But like when it comes to shit that you don't like, you technically only have one and be set with just one. Like Stanleys, people collect Stanleys.
Oh.
Like, why the fuck do you need more than one Stanley?
You remember Stephanie? Right?
Yeah, remember.
I can't believe the Stanley. Every day she'd have a different Stanley.
Yeah.
Man, I lost my voice.
Yeah, no.
Yelling
Like I'm
about
saying, or
fucking
like even
Priuses.
now, like
I'd collect Stanleys.
really,
I would. You know what? Actually, I do collect coffee mugs.
I know you do collect. I just remember that you do collect coffee mugs. You have
Yeah.
a cool set of coffee mugs.
And if I were to ever be on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, any of those places, I would steal their coffee mugs and just bring it. That's what I.
That would be a cool souvenir to keep,
yeah.
and then have like Jimmy Kimmel sign it or something.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That's what I would do.
That would be cool. What
I
do you
love
think, Brandon?
coffee mugs.
What do you think? How do you see it?
Like what?
Like, is it more of like is it like an addiction thing? Is it just like a fun hobby thing? 'Cause I think at some point a hobby just becomes into an addiction.
Like how I view it, I think it's a hobby, man. Like it's something that you like doing. Like it's something you like doing besides like, going to work or just like something in your normal day life. Like I love collecting. Like I love cards. I love Funko Pops. Like that's something I like to do. Like I
Right.
think that is a hobby. I don't think like, oh, I'm a hoarder. Like this is all. I just want to get all this shit just cause. Like no, all the things that I buy when it comes to collectibles is something I really like. Like give Funko Pops. Like my favorite NBA player, Luka Doncic, right? Or WWE, my favorite wrestler. Like every single Funko Pop that I have is something that I like.
True.
Like I don't just be buying shit to buy shit.
Yeah.
Like I
'Cause I
actually
know-
love doing that shit.
I know some Funko Pop collectors will only collect sets just to finish the set. Like I don't buy any Funko Pops of people that I don't like or
Exactly.
shows that I don't like or shit like
Exactly.
that. Because like even one of my friends, I don't know if she would be cool. I'll just say her name and then I'll ask her after and then I'll cut it out. So if her name's on here, she said no. Well even even like Jill. Jill collects a lot of cool stuff. Her room is really cool. I love her room. But like her room, she literally no, not like that. She featuring me. I'm cutting this out. That's Brennan's ex-girlfriend, bro. So no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop here.
I remember her. Oh,
Anyway, yeah. So she likes to collect like
that's gotta stay in.
no,
That's a cut right there, man.
like she likes to collect like she likes like the Sunny's Angels, like kind of girly stuff like Sunny's Angels, which are these like little naked babies that hang on your phone. She loves
These naked babies that hang on your phone.
Boo-boos?
What?
yeah. So you know heard about the Sunny's Angels? So a Sunny Angel is like it's basically like I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese or what it is.
Going
But
back
it's-
to Japanese.
But it's a little baby. It's a little baby boy. It's a little baby boy.
Okay.
And it has a penis. You can see the penis on it. And it's a little baby cherub, little angel wings on it. And then they're always wearing like something like they're wearing like a hat on their face.
Okay,
like
but
a,
what does it represent? Does it represent safety? Does it
no,
represent
it's just
future?
a toy.
Oh.
And you can hang it on your phone. You can hang it on your car. You can hang it on your computer.
You know, back in my day, we used to collect animal rubber bands, and the more you had, the more cooler you were.
right. Well, now it's Sunny's Angels or even like Labubu's. Have you heard of Labubu's?
What the fuck, Labu? That's like, oh, poor little thing. You have a Labubu.
Right. But I'm assuming you don't know what a Labubu is, right?
No, I don't know.
A Labubu is also like a Japanese thing. It's like they're like these little elf monsters that got really famous on TikTok because people were they like to hang them on backpacks and shit, and like they're really cute. I have one, but it's not a real one. It's a Lafufu. It's a fake one.
It's a Lafufu, not a
like,
Labubu.
Dude, I'm not even joking. I was with my friends at the mall, and they just started dropping $60 each. Like they bought like they bought 2 boxes of real Labubus, $60 each, just to get a specific color that they wanted.
Actually, you know what?
And people were
Speaking
breaking
about
into
the
cars to
mall,
steal them.
you know what? I remember I do collect Ray-Bans.
Right, you do have a big Ray-Ban collection.
Yeah.
I forgot.
What are
about
Ray
that.
Bans again? Glasses?
Like
Glasses.
they're like the wafer, like
The single
those old
glasses,
school
like
ones.
the really nice glasses. But he likes like the Joe Biden level ones, right?
I like
you
I like the JFK level ones. You
yeah,
know?
those are cool.
Oh, okay.
Ray-Bans. But like I don't know, I feel like hoarding is to the point where like you buy shit that like you're not going to enjoy. Like that's why I don't like having my Funko Pops in my closet, because I can't look at them and I can't enjoy them, and now I feel like I've just wasted money. So like it's annoying. I don't know. I feel like collecting.
These, Brennan.
Yeah, like those. Ones.
Mm.
As he didn't even fucking
I
look
know,
over
he
his
didn't
phone.
even
Look at
look.
your phone, bro.
I looked.
What are you even looking at right now, bro?
I'm on Instagram. Reels.
Why are you looking at boobs on your phone, bro?
Who does
Why are you
look
looking at
boobs on
Mrs.
their
New
phone?
Mexico?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look at your
Why are you
girlfriend,
looking?
dog.
Why are you looking at Shoddy Bay on the phone right now, bro? That's crazy word.
Bae.
That's nasty, bro. That's crazy.
Who's Bonnie Blue? Do you like Bonnie Blue?
Who's Bonnie Blue?
We
Guess
talked about
not.
Bonnie Blue.
So he doesn't like Bonnie Blue then.
Who's Bonnie Blue?
You don't know who she is.
Well, it was a whole thing.
she's a slut that I'm willing to pay money for.
Jilly basically told me about.
I don't
her.
think I should have said that.
I don't think you should have said that.
Might need to
Well,
cut that out.
she
Cut
was
that out,
gonna
Danny.
do this thing where she was basically gonna have a whorehouse where she was gonna be tied up in London and have people just go into the whorehouse and basically rape her.
I bought the tickets.
What the
Funsies.
I bought
fuck?
the tickets.
Yeah, Manny's going, bro. He's gonna be our on the ground
On the ground,
boots on
reporter.
ground.
Boots on ground
Yeah,
reporter.
undercover agent, bro.
He's undercover
He's
agent.
Gonna, he has to tell us. what's going on,
$2,100
bro.
bucks.
Yeah. What time are we at right now? What are we looking at?
9:13.
We're doing pretty good.
We have like a good 20 more minutes.
We're at 53 minutes right now.
All right. Oh,
Oh.
shit, we're good. Okay. I'm trying to make it to at least an hour.
That's enough.
Yeah.
I mean, 53 minutes is enough.
What? No, bro. What? An hour. All of our episodes have been like an hour plus. You can't stop at 50 minutes.
I think we're gonna
Come on.
cut this out anyways. We just have a bunch of crap to cut out.
Anyway. Well, from you, bro. It's all you. I swear, you make my life harder.
I don't mean to say things, in a rude way or in a racist way or in a way that's going to offend anybody. It just happens. And, you know, the thing is that people got to understand that, you know, I got a fucking right to say whatever the fuck I want. America, bitch! USA! 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 This is what I voted for.
Did you know?
I didn't even vote.
I know. You can't even say anything.
I got 2. I won. No time. 2. I just got lazy. I was like, I'm not gonna wait.
It's just in New Mexico. In New Mexico, as much as it sounds dumb, because I'm always preaching vote, vote, vote. In New Mexico, it is kind of useless to vote because New Mexico always votes blue. So if you're against the, you know, like I voted for Kamala, but I felt kind of stupid voting for her because she was gonna win here anyway. But I want to be part of it, just in case you did win. I'm like, yeah, I voted for Kamala Harris, first female president. Sick. You know what I mean? Plus, I liked her policies.
Is that the okay? I was gonna ask. Is that
no,
the only?
No. I liked her policies. I felt like she was gonna be a lot better on a lot of stuff. But I don't, you know, I'm not trying to get into the politics right now.
Yeah, there's a. The fuck was
Who
that?
just pulled in my crib?
What's going on? They bring it into my car?
Probably.
Oh man, I got so much stuff in there. They just took my Instagram. Don't take my car.
Oh, is it my mom? My mom's pulling up.
I paid a lot of money for that.
So I have one more topic before we get to the big topic that I haven't told you guys, so I want to surprise y'all with it.
Okay, what's the
so
topic?
I have a little mini topic. I know you don't really watch basketball, do you?
I get it from here and there.
Here and there. This is more of Brennan's speed. I'm more of like not even really baseball, mostly just football, but I love the Dodgers. But this is more Brennan's speed, so I'll let him kind of spearhead this one, and we'll kind of just follow behind him. NBA Finals. So this is kind of like, as I said, if you don't watch basketball, you probably don't give a fuck about this. But like, yeah, pretty much. But like, it's what are you thinking right now, dude? Who you picking to win this?
Okay, well, I'm picking the Pacers to win.
Okay.
All right.
They're tied right now, by the way.
He's our sports guy. Who's the sports anchor?
Brandon,
Yeah.
Have you seen the fucking old guy on the news?
Which one out of all of them?
On KOB.
I haven't watched KOB in a minute.
There's the old guy, and they're like, and we're going live now with blah 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 blah. He's like, and this week the Lobos went out.
That's what New Mexico sports does to you, bro. You're not gonna
It
get
drains
shit.
you, bro.
Drains you, bro.
He
Trust
looks
me.
drained.
Well, Brennan doesn't really have like a big foot in this race, considering his team fucked him over so hard that he's not even really.
Yeah, it's so of course little backstory. I was a big Maverick fan, all right? Around like 2018, like this
what's
is
that fate? What's that guy own it?
what guy?
The guy from Shark Tank.
Oh, Mark Cuban?
Oh, Mark
Yeah,
Cuban
he
used to own
owns
the
a
team.
Maverick.
Yeah, he used to own the
He sold all his shares though,
Oh,
so he's
So
not.
he
He's no
could-
longer.
because
He's
they
gonna
were
make, like-
losing too, and he was like, fuck this.
No, they were actually doing very well before. He was doing very well, even.
Mark Cuban
Yeah,
is
I mean,
what
after
made
he
the
sold-
Mavericks better than like they ever were.
Yeah, Mark Cuban saved that team.
Like they like there's a story about like how when he bought them, like it was such a poverty team.
Yeah.
And like he literally like would tell people like he would give free tickets away just to get people at the arena.
Yeah.
And like that team built its way up, and then like they won the most like hardest ring of all time. Argue with me that 2011 Dallas Maverick run was the best, most hardest like finals run ever.
With Dirk Nowitzki on the team.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had to go through Kevin Durant in the OKC. You had to go through the Trailblazers with LaMarcus Aldridge and Brandon Roy. Then you get to the Lakers with Kobe Bryant. And then you go with Miami with the big three of Chris Bosh, D Wade, and LeBron. Like,
yeah, it was a very
crazy
stacked. It was a very stacked league at the time.
yeah,
Okay, but so what were we talking
But
about?
the finals.
finals.
So he has no really foot in it. None of us really have a foot in this race. I'm more of like a. I've always been like a Lakers fan just because of my auntie. Because like who doesn't fucking like the Lakers? Oh, actually,
Celtics fans.
a fucking shit ton of people don't like the Lakers. But like, I was kind of a Mavs fan just by proxy because he really got me into the Mavs and I really liked them. And then they fucked us over, so now I just said fuck the Mavs and now I'm just a full on
Yeah,
Lakers fan.
for those who don't know, the Dallas Mavericks traded their franchise player to the Lakers for a guy that won't even play more than 60 games next season.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the
Finals.
finals. So what I think is going to happen, or what I believe is going to happen, is that the Pacers have to win. I feel the reason why I don't like the Thunder is because SGA, I think he just recently won MVP. I think he's the most boring MVP player to ever to play ever and just watch. Like he's just the most boring player to watch. When he as an MVP. Like usually when he does MVP, he's like, damn.
He's
And
good.
you see these guys just do all this crazy good shit and it keeps you entertained, but he's the most boring MVP ever. He foul baits, he literally averages like almost 10 points just from the free throw line by himself.
Yeah, he does flop a lot. He's a big flopper.
Yeah, and like literally I was watching shit from last night. There was literally a point where he pushed off a defender and traveled in front of the ref, and the ref didn't call shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and let's go back to the Pacers, the Tyrese Halliburton, the point guard, that he's proving everyone wrong this season.
That man sacrificed souls to win this.
Yes, because
That's a big meme, by the way.
Yeah.
This guy who was like this. By the way, these are two. Like you would like. I mean, I feel the whole world would be freaking out if it's like Lakers and the fucking Celtics, right? Like two big teams that everybody knows. These two teams are basically poverty teams. Like, no offense to the
I don't
Pacers.
think none of these teams have ever won an NBA.
They've
Finals
never won
ever.
an NBA Finals, and they're also big poverty teams. Like, they're not big organizations. Like, they're not like beloved like the Lakers or shit. Even like the fucking Suns and shit like that. They're not beloved like how they are. So it's kind of an interesting finals.
Yeah, like
And they're tied right now. They're tied in the series.
I never made a Pacers fan. And
I've never made a Pacers fan
couple. I met a handful of OKC fans.
Yeah.
But like Tyrese Halliburton, like the start of the season, he was voted as the most overrated player in the league.
Yeah.
And now he took his team all the way to NBA Finals, and now the series is tied from
Yeah.
today.
I think it's
2-2.
gonna go. I think it's gonna go to Game 7.
If it goes to the Game 7, then that's a fucking watch right there.
That's
Man.
gonna be the
Straight
watch.
up.
It's a big meme that this guy on the Pacers, Halliburton, sacrificed children's souls to win this finals, because that team has never won shit in his life, and all of a sudden now he's just like amazing.
But it's also like, even though it's two not big named teams, I feel like this is probably one of the best finals we have seen.
It's pretty cool. Just having two teams that don't make it that far be
Make
against
it
each
that
other.
far?
It's pretty cool.
Like no one expected Dallas in 2011, and
Right.
that was like crazy.
It is pretty cool. So Manny doesn't give a fuck about this because he doesn't really watch basketball and shit. But like, how do we explain it to them in WWE terms to him? It's like
R-Truth WrestleMania main event going against fucking I don't know,
Chad Gable,
Kevin Owens. Like guys that are like, they're kind of in there, but they don't make it that far. They don't get that push that WWE gives them.
Yeah.
So this is
something
what
like
basically what the Pacers.
I
no
think
place to go.
NBA is fake, and the NFL.
You mean
just
like
like WWE.
scripted in a way?
Yep.
Scripted. I don't think
I
they can
think-
script that.
Fuck you. How does the Kansas City Chiefs get 3
They're
in
fucking-
a row?
Them, bro. We own every fucking team.
We are them.
We're them, bro. We're everyone's daddy.
Damn.
Y'all beat yourselves, so I
So
can't
you
even say anything. About
Yeah, you didn't do shit. We fucked ourselves.
By that
Exactly.
look,
Fuck
Brandon, you
Buffalo.
Don't like you don't like the Kansas City Chiefs?
That's not. I don't like them. I'm a Ravens fan.
Oh,
So
oh,
I-
yeah.
I have beef with every team that we play against. The Ravens is one team that if they ever win a Super Bowl, I probably wouldn't be as upset.
Now let me ask you: if the Kansas City Chiefs would be like, "Yeah, we support Trump,"
I think they do. They're in Kansas City. They're in Missouri. Like, it makes sense. Granted, like, they made a big thing. Like, it was very funny because they made a big thing where they were like, oh, like, because after they won the Super Bowl, you know how they get invited to the White House? The Chiefs pulled up to the White House when Trump was president, and everyone was like, I knew they were MAGA. I knew they were MAGA.
Yeah,
and
they
then
were at-
and then
he
and then
was at
this
the
year,
Super Bowl, wasn't he?
yeah, well, I think he was.
Yeah.
But then this Super Bowl, when the Eagles won it, there was rumors that they weren't gonna go to the White House to meet with Trump, and they were like, I fucking knew it. I knew they were the best team. I'm so glad they beat the Chiefs. And then they went anyway, and then people were like mad. But then they started sucking the fucking shit out of the Eagles' cock because they were like, Jalen Hurts didn't go to the fucking. Oh my god, he's a legend. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. They can choose to go. Like, dude, let's be honest. As much as I fucking hate and despise Trump, if I was I want to go with my team to celebrate a Super Bowl win. Especially a back-to-back Super Bowl win. Like, come on, dude. Even I, as a fucking liberal Democrat, can look past it and be like, yeah, I want to celebrate my team at the White House.
So they won this past Super Bowl then, correct?
The Chiefs this past Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No, they lost it to the Eagles.
They lost.
Yeah, they did.
The
We
Chiefs
could
lost?
we could have had a
They could have
had a three-peated. You could have had a
No, I
three-peat.
could have sworn they won.
No,
Nope.
so it was we lost last year to the Eagles. The year before that, we beat the Niners. The day before that, we beat the Eagles. So it was Eagles, Niners, Eagles. And then the year before that,
I could have sworn they won this.
no. Well, I was there, bro. Horrible day. Very embarrassing. They got blown out. They got fucked on. They got our
And
dicks
they-
all over our faces.
And they
bro.
didn't beat the Eagles the last time either.
No, they beat the Eagles last time. That was the one in Arizona. That was we played the Eagles twice in 3 years. And we're 1-1. They beat us once and we beat them once, and then we beat the Niners twice because fuck the Niners. I think Shawty's dad is a Niners fan,
Uh-oh.
but she knows I don't like the Niners, so it's no biggie. But yeah, no. So that was our little sports talk for a second. Also, go
Man,
Dodgers.
yeah. Oh, you know what? I remember. Yeah, I remember they played a big game the whole season, and actually, I did follow the Kansas City Chiefs this past year, and I remember that they played a big game this past season, and then they just got whooped
Yeah.
at the Super Bowl. I remember that.
Yeah, I do. It
Like-
was,
like they
it
were-
was
like they
embarrassing.
were
It was
nothing.
embarrassing. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was a very embarrassing loss. It was an unfortunate loss, but it's whatever.
I remember
Anyway,
that
so
now.
for our last little segment here, I wanted to something fun. Like I said, I felt like this is, I've seen a lot of people do this, and I think it'd be fun, especially since you guys both have very hilarious fucking topics you guys like to talk about. But have you seen the trend of people on podcasts or shows where they do like they'll read like "Am I an asshole?" on Reddit? Have you seen those?
I'm sure I'm a fucking asshole.
So people will post their stories of situations that have happened to them, and then they read them, and then people on the shows will talk about like, are you the asshole or are you not the asshole?
Are you
Okay.
the
So
asshole?
I have a
or
couple.
not the
I have a couple
asshole?
stories here.
Okay, this is an interesting one, Danny.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read you what they wrote here, and then we'll give our opinions about if they're the asshole or not. Okay. So am I the asshole? By the way, I'm probably dyslexic, so if I fuck up reading this shit, please don't bully me. Okay, so this is what they said. Okay, so just for context, I'm a 36-year-old man. My wife and I have not been. Wait, what? I have not been us.
Already.
Here we go.
No,
Alright,
it's
here
just
we
this
go.
is really weird. My
Barely
wife,
first
my
sentence.
wife and I have not been us for a couple years, and we both see that we are going in opposite directions. While I maintain that I want us to work and keep our family together, neither of us want us, and we are
Where's
tired.
Stephen Hawking? Get that guy to read
shut up.
this crap.
We each talk about trying to and doing anything possible, but neither of us actually moves forward with what our plan. They wrote it very fucking weird. I don't think that English is their first language. Yes, I know both are
Neither is
wrong,
it
and
yours,
probably
Danny.
and probably me more than anyone. I have a 6-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old and two 4-year-old twin boys. This Father's Day, I was pretty well ignored from her and her family side. Only my side seemed to want to interact with me and my other family members. So, as the day and night progressed, I felt more and more left in the dust. Come to find out that she was going to a concert that night that I had no idea of. After her getting ready and saying goodbye to the kids, she straight walked away. So I followed her and asked her if this marriage and life is what she really wanted. Her answer was, "I don't know." So I said, since you have been hanging separation papers over my head for the last few months, go ahead and submit those tomorrow on your day off, so we can start the process of going our separate ways. Now all of a sudden I'm an asshole for rushing and pushing her to make her own choices. She wasn't ready for herself to make. I just don't know what to do here anymore. One day she leaves me, the next day she's at work, and then nothing for 2 weeks until something else happens that makes us both upset. Neither of us are happy about it. Am I the asshole for doing this?
No, you're not the fucking asshole. Listen here. She's the asshole, okay? Listen, you are the man in the relationship. You tell that mother bitch, I want a sandwich. She's going to make you a sandwich. You fucking bark. She's got to fucking listen, okay? You ain't the asshole. And she's over here being like, oh, I don't feel like being in this anymore. Nah. You fucking, all you got to do is fucking just go pop, 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 and just fucking get in there and tell her who the fuck is boss. That's what you do. You're not the asshole. Women are fucking toxic.
Anyway, Brennan?
You're gonna edit all that out, huh?
No, I'm not.
Oh no. Okay.
He wants to get canceled. I'll let him get canceled.
Okay. I think she is the asshole in a way
Uh-huh.
because think about it. Like if
I like how mine was so like
I know.
outrageous, and then Brendan's like, "Yeah, I think that she was the asshole just because." It's
well, you got. I mean, that's just how I'm viewing the situation because I'm big on that shit. Anyway, like if she's saying that, she needs to think about whether to end a relationship or stay in a relationship.
Yeah.
If you are in that position and you have to think about it, then there's no reason to fucking stay. Just leave.
Just leave. That's the same way they think
You're
about
hurting
cheating.
yourself more and the person if you sit on that.
Yeah. It's kind of obviously cheating. Like
Yeah.
if you're not attracted to the person anymore, and you want to
Break
cheat on
up
them,
with them.
just break up with them and do it.
Yeah,
Like,
the
stop being a
truth is
bitch,
gonna
just do it.
fucking hurt, but
what if
it's
she
better to
loves the-
find out that you're getting cheated on.
what if she loves the thought of him?
Maybe, but I don't want to be that fucking toy. Don't toy with me, bro. If you don't love me anymore,
If you
leave
have
me.
to think about it, like, and sit there and
Listen.
think about us.
I don't mind being a woman's toy.
Me either. If it's like a 40-year-old lady, but
I
like
love
still.
toxic women.
Here, this guy's a fucking toxic woman. I love toxic women.
That's what makes it interesting.
I guess, yeah.
But no, she's.
I think she's
My
the
little
asshole. I don't think he's the
toxicus.
asshole.
I don't think.
I think he
is
just
either.
made the move that was inevitable, and that's best for like both of them.
Yeah, if you have, like I just said, if you have to think about it, it's not worth it, bro.
It's not.
It's not worth it.
And worth
Alright,
it,
so
brother.
this is our next one. It says, "Am I the asshole?" So the
You want me to
title.
read it?
Sure, you can read it.
Please, Brendan, read it.
We all could take turns reading one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, woo! Okay, I like that
That's
one.
a good idea,
Wow!
Brendan.
Alrighty.
Read the title.
Am I the asshole for grounding my daughter for ruining our vacation?
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh shit.
My husband, daughter, 15,
husband, daughter-
stepkids,
oh.
13 and 16, and I just came back from a 2-week vacation. My daughter is very smart and very good at a lot of things. She's also very competitive. My husband is also very competitive. My daughter started off this vacation by telling my husband there was Sudoku on the plane and explaining how to play. He didn't know that she's been playing Sudoku for months. She made a bet with him if she finishes the hardest level first, he'd buy her Wi-Fi for the flight, and if he finished first, she would share a bed with his younger daughter on the trip. His younger daughter was complaining about sharing with his oldest because she keeps
talking
sleeping
shit
in the middle of
about
the bed.
me.
She beat him and pestered him until he bought the Wi-Fi. When we got there, she challenged him to races on the land and in the pool. She's won medals at state track meets and has been swimming since she was 2. Every day she challenged him to something, win, and he had to buy her something from the resort or local shops. My husband was getting sick of losing, and my stepdaughters were upset that their dad was buying her stuff and not them. So I told my daughter she either couldn't compete with her stepdad or she had to let him win. She decided to tell her stepdad that she wasn't allowed to compete with him anymore because she couldn't handle losing. This made them start argue, so I told her that if she didn't keep it up, she'd be grounded to the resort for the rest of the trip, a little over a week at this point. She decided to test me, so I stuck my word out and she was left at the resort while the rest of us went out every day. Damn. The vacation was much more enjoyable without her, turning everything into a competition, but she told her dad when she got back that we grounded her and he's mad at me now for leaving her there and excluding her from the vacation because my husband couldn't act like an adult. I told my daughter was warned to stop, but she decided to test me and how he's forcing her to stick to the custody schedule. Technically, I have her every other weekend, but he was letting her go back and forth wherever she wanted. And this is threatening to go to court for child support and back pay.
Fuck, this is going so much deeper than just getting grounded.
Am I the asshole for grounding her?
Yes.
For grounding
Yes.
her
Yeah,
for
you're the
ruining
asshole.
the vacation.
You're the asshole.
Yes,
You ruined the
you are-
vacation.
you're a-
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So is the mom the asshole?
Yes, she's the asshole.
She's
she,
the asshole,
She
right?
ruined
Like,
the
why the fuck-
vacation.
Why the
Everybody
fuck
was
would
having a
you-
good time, and then all of a sudden you wanted to be a parent and say like, no, fuck you.
Yeah,
you're the
first of
asshole.
all, if the stepdad, right, is he out here challenging the kid? Why are you being such a fucking punk bitch and like first of all, like it's not like losing is like a bad thing, but like if you don't want to play with her anymore, just say no. Or if you're gonna be a fucking man about it, lose and then like lose. Like if you're gonna keep challenging her, if you're gonna keep losing, you gotta pay her what she's owed, bro. Also, you gotta make sure that your kids understand like they're doing like a bet, they're doing their own thing. Like why the fuck are
the
they?
daughter's the one that's betting against the dad.
Right, like
And
why
the dad
the
is
little
like-
kids getting upset because the other kid's getting a lot of shit. It's like, yeah, because she's betting on it. Like I don't know. The mom's definitely an asshole. Why the fuck would you ground the kid for that? Like, and then why would you leave her at the resort while you go? Come on, bro. That's such a bitch move. The fuck,
Bitch move.
bitch ass move. Let me find one more for Manny to read, and then we'll close out of here.
I'll take your clothes off, Brennan.
Wow.
Wow, wow.
Chicka wow wow.
Wow, wow.
Let's see.
You
Here,
got
let's do that one.
Okay, let's see this one. What is it? What is this? What is
I haven't read any of these, so these are not like pre-planned. I'm just looking on Reddit.
AITAH for am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole?
You can tell that I'm hip. Am I the asshole for ruining my own gender reveal party? I'm pregnant with a baby boy due in November. My fiance and I didn't care much about the sex or our child.
Oh.
Wait, what? That's what it says?
Yeah, my fiance and I didn't care much about the sex or about the sex
Yeah,
the
the
child.
gender.
of our child.
Oh, there's like you didn't care about the child? Why having the kid, bro? Come on.
So we didn't make too much noise about it once we found out. The only people we'd informed were our parents, their partners, and our siblings. Prior to this, my father's girlfriend of 3 years had been asking me about my plans for a gender reveal party, and I've always been clear about not wanting one. When I announced my son's gender to them, she expressed disappointment that I hadn't changed my mind about a party. I don't like gender reveals, never have, never will. I prefer baby showers, which I think feel more about the actual child, and I never tried to hide that opinion either. Days later, my father's girlfriend invited me over for our tea at their apartment. My dad was out of town. When I got there, about a dozen people popped out of hiding to surprise me. There were pink and blue decorations everywhere, which made what was going on pretty clear. As I stood there in shock, my father's girlfriend excitedly told me they were throwing me a surprise gender reveal party. Since I'd already told her she had taken it upon herself to order a cake with colorful frosting, decorate the apartment, and invite a bunch of people over. The guests included her mother, whom I don't get along with, some of her friends, my MIL? Not my mom. Mother-in-law. And 4 of my friends. As I later found out, my mother-in-law and friends had been told I'd changed my mind about gender reveals. I had not. And still in the doorway, I looked over at everyone and said, "It's a boy! You guys can go home now." I left without looking back. Hours later, my father called me furious that I'd ruined the party, and he said his girlfriend had put a lot of effort, money, and love into planning it, and I should have shown respect and gratitude for it. Apparently, she hadn't stopped crying since I left. It's been almost a week, and they're both still upset. Even after I explained I never wanted that party in the first place. They're insisting I could have sucked it up for an hour or at least cut the cake. Am I the asshole?
No.
Yes, you're the fucking asshole.
I don't think so.
It's a 50-50.
It's a 50-50. You've been expressing that you didn't like having that shit, but then they went ahead and did it for you. You know what? They're the asshole for being too nice. I don't like people that are too nice. People like that are so fucking stupid. So now you're over here being too nice about the fucking thing. No wonder she's looking like an asshole because she told you, "Hey, I don't fucking want it." And there she is. "Oh, I'm gonna do that." Fuck you. Don't fucking do it.
I don't think she's the asshole.
It's 50-50 in my opinion because I'm just different in the way. Because first of all,
He's built different.
Just think. I mean,
Built
she
different, tough.
politely asked her family that she does not want to do this.
Really
She
heavy
also
and
gave
really
them another reason to do something like a baby shower. So that's what she prefers.
Right.
So if you wanted to do something for her, then you could have done a baby shower, party for
Right.
her.
That would make
But
more
she
sense.
expressed her feelings that she didn't want to do this,
You took a
still
shit, oh
did
my
that.
God.
So they're the assholes too.
You know what the problem is? The problem is that everybody's too addicted into genders. Oh, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Well, who fucking cares? It's gonna change its fucking gender in like
Shut the-
13
oh my God,
years.
this guy.
So like, who cares? Who really fucking cares? Have the gender reveal party when they figure it out what they want to be, apparently, because that's
Some
what
people-
we're going down this fucking road.
Some people already do that anyway. But I don't think she's the asshole. Like, she's openly expressed that she doesn't like gender reveal parties. She openly expressed that she didn't want one, and they still went out of their way to do that. Like, clearly she doesn't like it for whatever reason.
I mean, yeah,
Why would
she
they go
has
out
her
of their way?
reasons.
Why would they go out of their way to do that?
That's what you
But
get for
to just
being
say,
too
"Oh,
nice.
it's a boy," and leave, like, I mean, you could
I
have
would do
handled that better.
You definitely could have handled that
Okay,
better.
But is she a people person? She didn't seem like a
There's
people
a lot of
person.
things we
Probably
don't-
not.
not
I
a
mean,
lot of
baby
factors
showers
that-
still have a lot of people too. So I don't know.
Like, at the end of the day, it's your kid. It's your thing. If you don't like gender reveal parties, why the fuck would you be forced into having one if you don't want one? Like you said, literally the next best thing, throw her a baby shower. She wanted a baby shower, throw her the baby shower. You didn't have to go out of your way to do something that you know that she doesn't like, and not expect her to be like, "Oh my God, that's so awesome!" Like, she openly said that she didn't want
and
one.
it's
I don't
also-
think she's the asshole for that.
Yeah,
She
and,
could have handled it better,
dumbass.
but I don't think she's an asshole for that.
and the family should just respect her wishes and give her that privacy. This is a grown ass adult woman.
Yeah.
She told you what she didn't want, and you're still getting
doing
in
it.
there and doing
And
that.
sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Why would you do that? Like, she already expressed that she doesn't want to do that. If you really want to do something special for her, throw her a baby shower. That's what she wanted. But no, they went out of their way to do something she openly didn't want, and they got upset because she reacted wrong to them being nice and throwing her.
She's not the asshole, but she could have handled that.
She definitely could have
situation
handled
better.
it better, but I don't think she's the asshole personally.
Fucking
I don't
Priuses.
Fucking
Goddamn
Priuses.
Priuses.
Anyway, anyways, yeah. So that's episode. That's episode what? What are we on? Three now?
3.
We're on episode 3.
We're already losing count.
Why are we losing? Oh my God, we're doing so many.
My
bro.
voice
Losing
is
count.
gone from
Losing
Yelling about
Priuses.
Fuck the
Priuses.
Priuses.
Fucking
Um,
fucking assholes.
yeah,
they're
thank-
the asshole in this
They are
community.
they're the asshole in the
All these
situation.
fucking idiots.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you for listening to our 3rd episode. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to hear
Hopefully I have
more
a voice
episodes.
this time.
Yeah, hopefully he has a voice this time.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently
You can
that's what somebody
you can-
wanted.
you can follow us on Spotify at also the same thing, the Beans and Crackers podcast, and
YouTube.
yeah, I mean they're listening on YouTube right now.
I
So
hope the listeners are happy that fucking Brinen is back.
yes, Brandon is back, and he won't be missing another episode.
to be confirmed, neither confirmed nor denied, Brennan.
Neither confirmed nor denied.
Oh no, I spoke to his mother. He's not missing another episode.
Dang.
I went straight to the source, bro. I went straight to the spawn.
I missed the freaking last. I missed the last podcast for a very good reason.
Still missed the podcast. Anyways. Anyway. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for listening. We hope to see you guys again next week, where we'll be talking about: are they really gay? Do they really love each other?
I love you, Brennan.
I love you too.
And does Brennan?
I can't wait to touch your feet, Brennan.
And
I've been looking at your socks
and does Manny secretly actually does love Labubus? All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that follow button and hit that bell notifications so you don't miss any episodes.
Wow, it's like you do that. Did you practice this?
No, but I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. Yeah. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. Make sure to hit that bell to make sure you don't miss any. You know, we have to start saying at the beginning of the episodes, guys. We're gonna have surprises throughout the whole episode. You guys have to stay through the whole episode.
Amazon gift
we got
cards.
Amazon gift card. We got Applebee's gift card. We got everything in there, dude.
OnlyFans subscriptions.
Yes, sir.
Link in bio.
Link in bio.
bio.
We're dropping We're dropping a 3-man
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Each of us take turns. It's awesome.
I got robbed. Not clickbait.
Not clickbait. Not clickbait. You would never
chilling
believe
in the
this.
car, gone wrong, gone sexual,
I
gone
died?
violent,
Not clickbait.
not clickbait, gone wrong, gone sexual.
I died and
Cops
came back
call-
to live. Not clickbait.
Cops called.
Cops called.
Immigration pulled up.
I Scott Daniel.
ICE got informed of my whereabouts.
Not clickbait.
All right, y'all. Have a good one and get the fuck out of here.